it's all the same. I played all the games and lost almost everything. Now I talk to myself and it's quite surprising. Roll with me, let's roll. Could you come tonight? I'm counting from the thunder. Could you come tonight? I got a feeling that you know the number. Could I be the best to jump ahead? Your feet are endless with moccasins. I never heard another common sense. You need a little splendor, need a little splendor. Oh, what if we last till it's on like you promised me? Who let the boys spill their entree? Dinner is served, can't you see we're not opposites? Are you still up thinking of me? I take all the blame. Is it hard to understand when it's all the same? I played all the games and lost almost everything. Now I talk to myself and it's quite surprising. Roll with me, let's roll with me. Talk to myself and it's quite surprising.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, two of the best teams in the Game Square off. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And a pitch. Marcus Semien leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. The Rosarena after it. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Got it by him for the K.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Pitch misses. Ball one. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Glasnow ready and deals. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Rangers set down in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The lefty, the 1-0. That one missed. That misses. Ball 3. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And now 3-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The wind of the pitch. Check swing, went around, and the count's full. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now batting Wander Franco. 0-1. One down, base is empty. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 0-1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Bouncer to Young. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Nothing doing for Tampa. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
The pitch. That one is upstairs. There's a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys. Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Josh Young. First pitch just misses. No score here in the second. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Ball and a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Siri going back some more, looking up, leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And that one is off the top of the wall. He's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One down. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Outside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
One away with a runner at third. Two now.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. That one misses, and that's ball one. And the 1-0. And there's the strike. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. The 1-1 on the ground to third. That ends the frame. Rangers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying. Gone! Randy Arozarena blasts one out. His 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Isaac Paredes now.
Hook one.
Oh, and 1 now.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
That one missing inside.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one
Ball
off the
3.
mark. 3 balls and a
3
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Full count.
And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Nobody on, nobody out. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Into the outfield, base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now it's Jose Siri. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And a foul ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
One and two here. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christian Bethancourt. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Paredes on second. Siri on at first with nobody out. And a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Low brings it in with a nice running grab.
Batting in, the white unit, Margot.
Here's Manuel Margot.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First offering and it just misses. Two on, one out. In the air, right field, and it stays fair. Paredes around third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 2-0.
Well done, drives in the run. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. A switch hitter batting right. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Just off the outside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that's outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
First and third, one down. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. There's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head on down to the top of the third. Rays 3, and the Rangers nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. Duran getting the start in left, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's a swing and a drive. Arozarena going back some more. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Leody Taveras.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri in position. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Marcus Semien getting ready to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And a foul ball third base side. Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
0-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bethancourt brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Wander Franco. Heaney back to work.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next one is off the plate, and that is ball 1. That one out to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike one. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Yeah, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
In the air to left down the line. And that is a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Garcia snags it on the run.
now batting, left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed
One ball,
right there
one
because
strike.
he just let the fastball go by.
That misses
Ball
the
two.
zone. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And a strike in there. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Heaney checks over to first, and he's back. And now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. That's in there. It's 0-1. At the belt and fires. Arozarena on the move. And a base hit right there. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Jose Siri. In there, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there. Movement in the bullpen. Grant Anderson up and loosening in the pen. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Got him. Snap throw. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. Rays 3 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Corey Seager. And the right-hander back to work. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, Rays, keep it up. Let's go.
And that's in for a strike. In there. And so now 1-2. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground right side. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The batter, the first baseman, Nathaniel.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. Just missed. And the righty deals. Foul ball there. Now all even up. Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So man aboard. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runner leads away at second. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1
Low
strike.
over at second, 1 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers, gets a piece, and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Ramirez has it sized up. hauls it in for the out.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. That misses. 1-0. Man on second, 2 down. And misses inside. That one ripped, but foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Low rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Jonah Heim digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Now a check swing, but he held up. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one hammered. Siri going back on this one. Back some more. And gone. A big blow to the home fans. It's his 8th home run of the year. And it ties it up. It's 3-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Kicks and deals. This one in the air right field. Margot puts the squeeze on that one, and that ends the inning. Texas plates 2 on the homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom 4, and stepping in for the Rays, Christian Bethancourt. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Here's a 1-1. And he takes a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And now the lefty. And now it's filled up.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball one, no strikes. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The 2-2 now. And Margot able to spoil that one. Line drive. Duran squeezes it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And there's a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. Runner takes off. Kicks and fires.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And he deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Fastball almost got him there. The 1-0. And there's a strike. Bethancourt off of first with 2 away. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 2-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in, and that is the inning. 1 left for Tampa, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran.
Number 20, Ezekiel Duran.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
No.
And a count 1-2. The pitch. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Struck him out without a swing. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Stepping in, Leody Taveras.
Ball.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Swing and a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Franco relay to third. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Marcus Semien. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 2. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Robert Stevenson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 0-2. In the air, left field. Rosarena moving under it. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. 4-3, they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's Corey Seager. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
2 outs. That one catches the corner for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
In the air, out towards right center. Siri in position. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Rays 3. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Grant Anderson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Anderson.
And now the shortstop, Wander Franco.
The shortstop.
And the pitch. Just missed. In the air out to center. Tavares going after it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Harold Ramirez. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Home team down a run as the Rays try and punch back down a run. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Gone. Randy Arozarena hits one out. His second home run of the game, and this game is tied. It's 4-4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. That's in there. Tied at 4.
1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Tied at 4. Makes the grab right on the warning track. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now tied 4-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. And now Nathaniel Lowe. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And a pitch. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. That'll be it for Glasnow, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Robert Stevenson.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And out number 1 on the grab. Josh Young, the next to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The 1-0. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jose Siri. Anderson back to work. To third, and that chance handled. Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Christian Bethancourt, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Bethancourt goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Panama. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Seager with a relay throw in there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Manuel Margot next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Bethancourt stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is down low. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's now 5-4.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's the second baseman, Taylor Walls. Throw over to first, and Margot back in. First offering misses the mark. Hammered, base hit. Margot around second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So the batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Franco can't hold up, and that's a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run. Jose Leclerc taking over on the mound. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Right-handed reliever. There's a strike. Bases loaded. 1 away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, bases full. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Ball 4. And that'll bring home a run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dick. He's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Brock Burke up and throwing. Spores getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now. Ramirez coming home. He's in there. 3-run score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Leclerc checks the runner. Rosarena dives back. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Rosarena leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pickoff throw. Rosarena back on a dive. And the 1-0. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to Lowe. And they get the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Jose Siri now at the plate. 1 for 3. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Pulls that one foul. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that one fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We're through 6 full. Rays 10 and the Rangers 4. And welcome back. And now the DH, Jonah Heim.
Designated hitter.
And here it comes. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch is downstairs. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0. In the air, foul off first. Ramirez has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Man at first, Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Rays 10 and the Rangers 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. And a pitch. And that one a little bit high.
Well, these Rays digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So a man aboard. Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
In there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, right side. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners in scoring position.
And now, Taylor Walls. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. Makes the grab on the run. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And here is Yandy Diaz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 13-4.
This guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cole Reagans. He's into the game with the bases empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Wander Franco. And that's in there for strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So up next, Harold Ramirez. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner leads away at second. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Outside corner, there's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2-1 now. And delivers outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rosarena batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Paredes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball. At the belt and fires. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
The pitch. That one hit to right. Margot settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now back.
Here's Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Misses off the inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses, and now 3-0.
3-0.
Righty delivers.
Hey.
Clearly
3-1.
taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The batter, number 5.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Corey Seager.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And the righty deals. Now that's smacked to right center. Siri makes the catch, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
And
Leading off, Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Caught him looking for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
At the plate, Christian Bethancourt. It's in and out of his glove.
Now batting.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Margot.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now here is Manuel Margot. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1. And downstairs. Rips that one to right. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throw into third. He's in there.
Now batting, second baseman, Taylor.
So digging in, Taylor Walls. And takes low for ball 1. Kicks and fires.
That's up. Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And now the lefty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Here comes a pitch. And strike 2. And that's downstairs and outside. Bethancourt at third. Margot over at first with 1 away. On the ground, right side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's already homered in this game. That's in there, and that is strike one. And he deals. And that one is in for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs. So first and second with 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the inside edge. The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Hit hard. That gets through. Margot around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up at RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Josh Sborz.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Simeon toss over to first, and that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 9th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 15-4. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Stevenson back to work. Stevenson in his 6th season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Left-hand hitter waits.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The pitch. That missed inside. 2-1. And a pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Yep.
That one at the knees for a strike. The other way, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 4, Josh Young.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. Ball 1 there. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Young ground second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Up next for the Rangers, Mitch Garver. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at second. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases and they're chipping away. It's 15-7.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
The new pitcher in the game, Sean Armstrong.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And the batter now, Ezekiel Duran. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So 2 down, Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. Misses off the plate, ball 1.
1-0.
Duran leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Jalen Beeks preparing to come on if needed. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. And now it's 1-2.
Ball two.
And that's down and away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Down to their final strike. Got him looking, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
15-7 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.